Welcome back to the B&B Spoilers channel. Today, we will immerse ourselves in the electrifying drama set to unfold on The Bold and the Beautiful for Friday, June 13th. Get ready for a whirlwind of shocking confrontations and gut-wrenching confessions as Luna Nozawa sets her sights on ambushing Steffi Forrester. While Bill Spencer grapples with the consequences of his past decisions in a candid moment with Lee Finnegan. We'll explore every intense detail of these storylines, from hidden dangers lurking in the Cliff House to the heavy burden of regret weighing on Bill's shoulders. Join us as we uncover the layers of betrayal, desperation, and impending peril that promise to keep viewers on the edge of their seats in this unforgettable episode. Let's begin with Bill Spencer, a man known for wielding power with confidence, now finding himself tangled in a web of doubt and remorse. On Friday's episode, Bill seeks out Lee Finnegan for a conversation that cuts to the core of his recent actions. Initially, Bill believed he was acting out of a sense of justice or perhaps a misplaced sense of compassion when he pulled strings to secure Luna Nozawa's release from prison. Not only did he facilitate her freedom, but he went above and beyond to ensure a full pardon for a woman convicted of double murder. However, a recent unsettling encounter with Luna has shaken his certainty. The CEO of Spencer Publications can't shake the feeling that he may have overstepped, unleashing a force he can't control. As he meets Lee under the muted glow of a quiet cafe, Bill's usual commanding demeanor falters, replaced by a rare vulnerability. Will he confess to Lee that championing Luna's cause was a grave error in judgment? This moment of honesty could mark a turning point for Bill, revealing the cracks in his armor as he wrestles with the chaos his decision has potentially ignited. Meanwhile, across town at the Cliff House, Steffi Forrester goes about her day, blissfully unaware of the storm brewing just beyond her doorstep. Her routine at perhaps a morning of sketching designs or reviewing Forrester Creations reports as a stark contrast to the shocking surprise awaiting her upon her return home. Earlier in the week, on Wednesday, Luna made an uninvited appearance at the Cliff House, desperation etched into every word as she pleaded with John Finn Finnegan for a sliver of connection. Finn, however, stood as an immovable wall, his voice thundering with finality as he declared, "You may be my daughter, but we will never have a relationship." Luna, caught in a haze of denial, clung to the hope that his harsh words were insincere, only for Finn to shatter that illusion with a resolute, "I do mean it, and you can't come here to see me or my family ever again." His rejection was a brutal blow, severing any lingering thread of possibility for reconciliation. Now, as Steffi steps through her front door later in the day, she'd be met with a sight that sends chills down her spine. Luna, defiantly present in her living room once more. Her unannounced return a bold defiance of Finn's edict. The tension at the Cliff House escalates to a terrifying new level as Steffi processes the audacity of Luna's intrusion. Her initial shock quickly morphs into outrageous. Dare Luna disregard Finn's explicit ban and invade their sanctuary yet again? Steffi, fueled by a protective instinct for her family and a deep-seated frustration with Luna's relentless pursuit, will likely confront her head-on. She's prepared to lay down the law, making it abundantly clear that Luna will never be accepted into their lives and demanding she leave immediately. But what Steffi doesn't know and what sends a shiver through viewers is the deadly secret Luna harbors. Unbeknownst to anyone in the Forrester circle, Luna has taken a sinister step, acquiring a pistol in a shadowy deal and using a photograph of Steffi as her personal target practice. The image of bullet holes piercing Steffi's smiling face is a chilling testament to Luna's spiraling obsession. As Steffi issues her ultimatum, the question looms large. Will Luna, pushed to her breaking point by rejection and rage, pull out that hidden weapon in a moment of reckless fury? The Cliff House, once a haven of warmth and family, now teeters on the brink of becoming a battleground for a confrontation with potentially fatal consequences. This episode of The Bold and the Beautiful masterfully builds suspense by juxtaposing Bill's internal struggle with the external danger facing Steffi. Bill's confession to Lee isn't merely a moment of regret, it's a window into the far-reaching ripple effects of his actions, effects that now threaten the safety of those he holds dear. His meeting with Luna last week likely revealed glimpses of her unhinged determination, a stark reminder that freedom in the wrong hands can be a double-edged sword. Will Lee offer counsel that helps Bill find a way to mitigate the damage, Or will she echo his fears that it's too late to undo what's been set in motion? Meanwhile, Steffi's return home transforms from a routine moment into a heart-pounding standoff. The writers have crafted a palpable sense of dread, layering Luna's past rejections with her newfound, dangerous resolve. Finn's earlier dismissal was meant to be a final boundary, but Luna's presence in the living room suggests a refusal to accept that linear refusal that could turn violent at the slightest provocation. As we brace for the fallout in this gripping installment, the stakes for the Forrester and Spencer families have never been higher. Bill's admission to Lee could be the first step toward redemption, or it might cement his guilt as Luna's actions spiral beyond control. At the Cliff House, Steffi stands on the precipice of a life-altering clash, unaware of the lethal intent lurking behind Luna's eyes. Will Steffi's firm stance push Luna over the edge, unleashing a tragedy that changes everything? Or can someone intervene before the situation explodes into violence? The tension woven into every scene promises a Friday episode that will leave fans breathless, yearning for answers to the questions that hang heavy in the air. Each character's choice spills regret, Steffi's defiance, Luna's vengeance intertwined to create a narrative tapestry rich with emotion and unpredictability. A hallmark of the bold and the beautiful at its best. Thank you for tuning into the B&B Spoilers channel. We're thrilled to keep you in the loop with every dramatic twist and turn from the bold and the beautiful. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a single update on this captivating saga. What do you think? Will Luna resort to using her pistol against Steffi? And can Bill find a way to right the wrongs of his decision? Next, we will dive into the tumultuous waves of drama crashing through Los Angeles on the bold and the beautiful. The spotlight burns bright on Luna Nozawa as she desperately claws for a place in her father's life, while severing ties with her mother in a storm of bitterness. From heart-wrenching confrontations at the Cliff House to emotional pleas across town, this episode is packed with raw emotion, shattered bonds, and a darkening shadow of vengeance. Join us as we explore the unraveling relationships, shocking rejections, and looming dangers that keep fans hooked on every twist and turn in this captivating soap opera. Our journey begins at Luna's new apartment, a small, sparsely furnished space that symbolizes her recent break from the past. This isn't just a change of address, it's a stark reflection of the fractured ties with her mother, Poppy, who arrives with a mix of concern and trepidation. The air is thick with unresolved tension as Poppy steps through the door, guided there by Sheila, who has taken an unexpected role in supporting her granddaughter by helping her secure this independent living arrangement. Sheila's warning to Poppy about Luna's erratic behavior lingers like a storm cloud, hinting at the volatility waiting to erupt. On Wednesday's gripping episode, the complicated dynamic between mother and daughter takes a devastating new turn. Luna unleashes a torrent of resentment, accusing Poppy of sabotaging her chance to know her father, Finn, by keeping them apart for years. Her words are laced with venom as she dubs Poppy the world's worst mom, a title that lands like a physical blow. In a shocking act of rejection, Luna disowns her mother entirely, refusing to even call her Poppy, instead addressing her coldly as Penelope. The deliberate detachment in her tone cuts deep, stripping away any lingering warmth from their shared history. The confrontation escalates as the topic shifts to accountability, a concept both women wield as a weapon against the other. Luna bitterly criticizes Poppy for a childhood marked by instability, painting a vivid picture of a home shadowed by a revolving door of men and constant upheaval. She claims Poppy refuses to own up to the chaos that shaped her, leaving her with scars that still bleed. But Poppy fires back with equal force, turning the mirror on Luna by reminding her of her own glaring failures in taking responsibility. "You haven't accounted for the lives you took," Poppy says sharply, referencing the two murders Luna is tied to, a dark stain on her record that can't be erased. Their exchange spirals into a deadlock, each refusing to yield or find common ground. Though the conversation yields no resolution, it's a pivotal clash that lays bare the chasm between them. Luna's focus remains singular. Securing a bond with her father, Finn, is her ultimate desire. Yet, when that dream slips through her fingers, her pain morphs into a dangerous thirst for retribution, with Steffi Forrester emerging as the prime target of her wrath. The drama intensifies at the Cliff House. where Luna dares to tread despite explicit warnings to stay away. The serene coastal home, usually a sanctuary for Finn and his family, becomes a stage for a desperate showdown as Luna appears unannounced in the living room. Finn, caught off guard while reviewing medical charts at the dining table, jolts to his feet, his expression a mix of disbelief and irritation. Luna, her voice trembling with a blend of hope and desperation, launches into a final, impassioned plea to be part of his life. She speaks of years spent yearning for a father's love, grasping at any chance to forge a connection, even as her words falter under the weight of reality. But Finn remains an unyielding wall, his stance hardened by the knowledge of Luna's crimes. He makes it painfully clear that her actions, cold-blooded killings, and untold Xiaoxie forever severed any possibility of a relationship. "We will never be family," he declares, his anger flaring as he banished her from his life and home with a voice that brooks no argument. This isn't about Steffi's influence. It's about Luna's own choices that have painted her as someone no one in their right mind would embrace. As Finn's rejection sinks in, Luna's demeanor shifts ominously. The tears dry up, replaced by a chilling darkness in her deep brown eyes, a silent vow that someone at Steffi or Finn will pay for this ultimate dismissal. Meanwhile, at Forrester Creations, a quieter but equally charged moment unfolds as Steffi confides in Reg and Taylor. In the sleek, modern office surrounded by fabric swatches and design sketches, Steffi expresses unwavering faith in Finn's commitment to protecting their family. Her tone carries a blend of gratitude and resolve as she asserts that if Finn has sworn to keep Luna out of their lives, she trusts him implicitly to follow through. Ridge's furrowed brow hints at lingering doubts, but Steffi stands firm and willing to let fear of Luna dictate her every move. She acknowledges the danger but refuses to be paralyzed by it, a testament to her strength even as the shadow of Luna's unpredictability looms large. Taylor nods in support, though her eyes betray a flicker of worrying, knowing that trust alone might not be enough against a threat as unstable as Luna. This family huddle serves as a reminder of the tight-knit bond that fuels their resilience. Yet it also underscores the precarious balance they must maintain in the face of an ever-present risk waiting to strike. Across town, another emotional thread weaves through the episode as Hope checks in on Liam, her concern for him palpable in the quiet of his home. The room is softly lit, casting gentle shadows as Hope sits beside him on the worn leather couch, her eyes searching his for signs of strain. Liam's health, a closely guarded secret, weighs heavily between them, and Hope gently broaches the subject of transparency with his family. She urges him to share his condition with his father, Bill, and his brothers, Wyatt and Will, emphasizing the precious time they could share if only he'd let them in. Her voice softens with empathy as she recalls how knowing the truth has allowed her to cherish every moment with him, a gift she believes his family deserves as well. Liam hesitates, his face etched with the burden of not wanting to burden others, but Hope presses on, reminding him of the strength in vulnerability. This tender exchange isn't just about health, it's about the power of connection, the unspoken love that binds the Spencer family, and a fleeting chance to make memories before it's too late. As this episode of The Bold and the Beautiful draws to a close, the layers of drama continue to build toward an explosive crescendo. Luna's devastating rift with Poppy marks a point of no return, fueling her dangerous obsession with Finn, whose resolute rejection at the Cliff House unleashes a sinister side of her that spells trouble for Steffi or anyone in her path. At Forrester, Steffi's trust in Finn offers a glimmer of hope, yet the undercurrent of Luna's vengeance threatens to shatter that peace. Meanwhile, Hope's heartfelt plea to Liam underscores the fragile beauty of time, urging him to bridge the gap with his loved ones before it's too late. Will Luna's darkened resolve lead to a catastrophic clash? And can Finn truly shield his family from her wrath? Will Liam heed Hope's advice and open his heart to Bill and his brothers? Every scene pulses with tension and emotion, promising more twists in the saga of love, loss, and retribution. Thank you for tuning into the B&B Spoilers channel. We're excited to keep you updated on every dramatic turn in The Bold and the Beautiful. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay in the loop with all the latest spoilers. What do you think will Luna's next move target Steffi? And will Liam finally share his secret with his family? Share your predictions in the comments below. We're eager to hear your thoughts. Until next time, keep watching for more updates on the captivating world of the Los Angeles most dramatic families.